Tonight, the torch heads west on its Central Queensland journey.
Rockhampton base hit by industrial action, managers missed their lunch.
And Brisbane Pacer triumphant at Callaghan Park.
WIN News with Bruce Diamond and Bridie.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The Olympic torch relay continues on its journey through Central Queensland. There's no doubting the Olympic spirit has eased its way into the heart of Rockhampton, the flame setting alight national pride as it moved through the city streets.
Along the streets of Rockhampton this morning, the crowds gathered in their thousands. Every stretch of the torch relay route appeared to have a magnetic attraction, drawing them in to await the moment when a piece of Olympic history would enter their lives. The thought of work was a world away, school books tossed aside, as the mesmerising light of the oncoming flame took all attention. History mingled with the country's future as the torch made its way towards the city's outskirts, every runner given a hero's welcome.
For many, this is the closest they'll come to the Sydney 2000 Olympics, the spirit of the torch touching Rockhampton as it continues its journey. And what would you like to say to anyone, I guess, in years to come who may be given this opportunity?
Enjoy it as long as it lasts. It's very short, so enjoy every moment of it.
It's pretty good to see the torch because you can only see it once, pretty much once in a lifetime.
I know I'll probably never get to see it again, and it's good to have the children, bring your family with you and see it all together.
For Rockhampton, it all began last night as the flame made its way towards one of the biggest celebrations the city's ever seen. 15,000 people packed into the music bowl to see a simply magic moment. The lighting of the cauldron bringing together true Australian spirit.
People ask me, what is it like at the Olympics? Well, it's nothing like this. It's all pressure and worry. This is just a brilliant moment in my life, yeah.
A moment all of Rockhampton will cherish. Amanda McLeay, WIN News.
The Olympic icon got a mixed reception as the torch relay made its way west along the Dawson highway today. Huge crowds cheering the runners on through Westwood and Duaringa, but it was a different story at Dingo.
For some of the region's smaller communities, the arrival of the Olympic torch was cause for celebrations on a grand scale. The main street of Westwood awash in a sea of green and gold. Similar scenes repeated when the torch relay reached Duaringa, the entire town lining the road to cheer the runners on. But for one torchbearer, the honour was soured by the fact his hometown had been bypassed by route organisers.
This is for Dingo.
And when the convoy came rolling through Dingo, the townsfolk weren't going to miss the opportunity of letting SOCOG know how deeply they'd been hurt by the snub.
Yeah, well, they insulted us. As far as they're concerned, we don't exist, so that's their bad luck. We'll turn our backs on them.
The brazen act of defiance paying off, officials pulling up to extend an olive branch to the small but dedicated band of protesters. While the gesture went down well with most, there was still a sense of injustice among the residents of the highway town.
I think they only stopped under pressure because they knew how cranky we all were. But still, it was a nice gesture, but it should have been known to all locals, not just those that were here.
And when Bill Craig, their hometown hero, returned with torch in hand, locals then staged a mini torch relay of their own. From Dingo, it was business as usual for the torch team, huge crowds cheering them on as they made their way further west to Emerald. Kirk, Koster, WIN News.
And the torch is spending tonight in Emerald. WIN journalist Simon Moore is there at the celebrations, which are underway as we go to air. We'll bring you his report tomorrow night.